Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Derby 5-light linear dedicated LED pendant. What's going on there? 131046. Let's get into the details about this. So when we talk about the fixture body size, that's everything down below, independent of the cables coming down from the canopy, and that's going to be 23.7 inches high by 52 inches long by 11.5 inches in diameter, and the diameter is going to be those glass balls on the bottom. So you also have adjustable range that you can see that you can go from anywhere from 30 inches down from the ceiling down to 120. If you need this to be shorter than 30 or longer than 120, email me and say, I'm looking at the 131046. I need this to be X, and you tell me what that number is. I send that over to Hubbardton Forge Customs Department. It'll come back to me with an answer, and then we can get it over to you pretty quick. Okay? So, like I said before, this is going to be a dedicated LED low voltage cable hung pendant. The canopy up on the ceiling is 4.5 by 27.5. Those cables are going to be going up into these things called grippers, and during your installation you'll go up and you'll feed them in, and once you bring this up and get it to where you want it to be, you're going to be snipping those. So it's very important you are there during the installation of this to have it exactly where you want it to be, because remember, they're going to be cutting these afterwards. To show you more information about that, let's look at the installations instructions. So if you're on the page for this on HandmadeInVermont.com, look over on this side of the screen, midway down, you're going to see a link. It's going to say, click here for installations instructions PDF. So open that up for me. Lots of details there. So like I said, low voltage LED pendant. So the cables coming down are feeding this from a canopy on the ceiling, like I said before, and that canopy has a driver and a transformer that's going to transform your line voltage down to low voltage, which makes this super safe if anyone were ever to pull it down, like a kid's playing or something like that. That canopy, like I said before, is going to be hanging from a junction box, and you'll be able to see that in those install instructions coming in at 37 pounds. So it's going to tell you that the weight of this requires this to be attached to the building itself, independent of the box. And you'll see lots of details on that. It's not a big deal. It's very, very simple. Canopy on the ceiling is always going to be black. That's going to be very important that you know that, so it's not a big surprise later on. Let's hop into those finishes. So this is not going to be using Hubbardton Forge's traditional finishes you see in our Finishes Help Guide. This is going to be using two unique new finishes for Hubbardton Forge fixtures like this. And they are, ready? So you've got, what do you have? You have, oh, here we go. Polished nickel, you have that. And then you also have this antique brass, which is really beautiful too. I might be able to do this custom with the other finishes, but these are the finishes that are really made for this. And that's really important for you. Leather. So this hand-tooled leather that's used on this fixture is done here in New England, not too far from us. You're going to have three different versions to play with. You have British brown, you have chestnut, and you have black. So those are the three that you're going to be able to use for that. The wood, you have a wood accent. Lots, like I said, lots going on with this. You have either black or natural, so that you're going to be able to choose that too. And all these little pull-down menus are going to show you all that information. The glass on the bottom is going to be Hubbardton Forge's opal glass. I'll talk about more about that a little later in the video. So what's inside of this? Again, low voltage coming down. It's going to be using all these LEDs inside these balls, and you've got three 2.8 watts. You've got two 3.8 watts. So you've got, three 2.8 and two 3.8. How's that? 1500 lumens. Lots of light that's going to come out of this. Put it on a dimmer. Tell your installer that you're going to be putting this on a dimmer that needs to be an LED compatible dimmer, and it'll keep this from flickering. Our showroom in Vermont has we're up to 400 Hubbardton Forge fixtures spread across 2 floors. We have a What's on Display page. It's way up there in those red tabs again, so click on that and you can see what we have to show you. That changes all the time because we're always adding things as they come out. Showroom's open every day except Sunday from 11 to 6. We have an amazing clearance center here too. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued things, and showroom samples. If you were coming to visit us, bring a good-sized vehicle, something like a big SUV or maybe a small truck or something like that, because you might find something in the clearance center that you want to take home, and it's a lot of fun to go through. 75% off MSRP is an amazing bargain, so you should really take advantage of it if you can. Like I said, we're open every day except Sunday from 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. You can call us at 802-446-2400 during business hours. You can email us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all the time. We love to answer emails. When you buy your Hubbardton forge fixtures from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. There's no tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont, and we're the only dealer with 90-day returns and no restocking fees. No one else even comes close to that. Some larger items are non-returnable. We'll always tell you about that. It'll be in the description thing, that part of the description underneath on the very bottom. So keep an eye out for that. We also offer a rush program. Hubbardton Forge generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to get product out. They don't stock anything. That's how you're going to get all your finishes, your adjustable ranges to play with, all those things. We can cut that time in half, and it's super inexpensive. If you want to know more, drop a quick email, and I can walk you through the whole thing, okay? So, if you guys have any other questions, let me know. Love to see you in our showroom sometime, and have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.